getting 2 moving screen violations. I mean, just really sloppy play. It seems like they were just trying to get aggressive, hoping that maybe their home ice would be friendly to them. But no, it certainly hasn't been. Spectrum's with the inbound, Vos with it. Full court press on Vos. They are pressuring the Fox. They know they have to. And Cheval with the recovery and the bucket. They were able to stop Vos from scoring, but they weren't able to stop the Horse from picking it up and putting his team up by 13.
You know, it's not just about Voss anymore. And Cheval is getting in there.
Matthews, what a shot! 18-foot fadeaway goes down. Back to 11. Plushpaw brings it up this time. To the shoulder. Slowing down the game. Spectrums are in charge of the rhythm right now. Back to Plushpaw. Finds Gruber near the baseline. Gruber takes the shot, and he gets the lucky roll on that one. Somebody yanked on Cheval's arm there. No whistle, though. Esteban brings it up. Around the arc. Over to Baylor. In the woods, though. Not his range. Carl Esteban from 3. A perfect 3 from the veteran, Carl Esteban.
Beautiful play. Only 10 points leading now.
10.5 minutes left in the fourth. Vos. Harking pass. Ben blind pass, Plushpaw inside, and he gets the lucky roll. Beautiful play there.
Wow.
Lance Cheval with a marvelous blind pass to Zach Plushpaw inside for an easy bucket. Beautiful job catching the Arctic defense sleeping. Esteban from 3, no good this time. Took that shot from just at the edge of the shoulder. He was no good there. It's recovered. Vos inside, tough shot, no good. Rolled off the rim, but he draws a foul on Carl Esteban. That's his first personal, and that will put the white paws of Victor Vos at the line for 2.
Good play by Vos.
Marvelous play there, getting very physical there. The Fox pressing up against the veteran there on the drive inside. Almost made the bucket. It was definitely right there around the rim, but got the unlucky roll.
You know, I haven't really seen Vos get really physical in these games.
Not terribly, not terribly. I mean, he can definitely attack the basket, but he usually does it when there's no one in the way. It's kind of rare to see him really press up against someone like that, so Vos getting a little physical, and he's good with both. Gives this team a 14-point lead with 10 minutes left in the fourth. Arctics are running out of time here. They have got to get control of this game if they are going to stay alive in the series. Esteban inside. He gets the bucket and the foul. Carl Gruber picks up his first personal. Big play down low. Making contact. Tough play there. Carl Esteban goes to the line for the potential 3-point play. Misses it. Just be for 2. McDice with the recovery. Quick transition here. Ian Easy now with it. Kicks out. Vos near the arc. He gets rid of it. Over to McDice. McDice back to Vos. Vos. Pump. Then kicks it out. Back to Vos. Over to Gruber. Gruber down low. Arcing pass. No good. But Ambrose Slade fouls him. That's the first personal for Slade. And that will put Carl Gruber at the line for 2.
Arctic's getting desperate, getting sloppy.
Very sloppy play, but physical. You can tell that the Arctics are getting desperate at this point. They know they are at the edge of survival here. Whereas the Spectrums, they've got to be feeling in great position right now. They are looking to be possibly 9.5 minutes away from their first franchise finals appearance. Gruber good with the first. Lining up for the second. It's a 13-point game right now. And it'll stay a 13-point game as he misses the second. Zach Tate with the rebound. Hands it off to Esteban. Carl Esteban taking the shot. Tough shot. I probably should have taken more time setting that up. He did have an open look. was a little long with the range there. Bounced off the rim and it's recovered by the Spectrums. Gruber now with it. Over to Cheval. Outside of his range. He's in the arc. Over to McDice. Bounce pass. Inside. Gruber back to the basket. Tough turnaround. It's good. Carl Gruber hits another one.
Just increasing their lead.
Gruber has been the X factor for this Spectrums team. The Arctics call a timeout. The old veteran convinced to stay in the game despite announcing his retirement. The Spectrums, they saw something they wanted. And again, it is just amazing that these Spectrums, after losing what had been their #1 player, Lucas Hervonen, in contract negotiations, you'd think they would have just collapsed, but instead, stronger than ever. Brilliant job retooling the team after the loss of the former Rookie of the Year. Baylor now with it after the inbound. Team is behind by 15. Baylor showing off some dribble moves there. Not bad for the Big Bear. Hand off to Sarah. Turnaround from the baseline. No good. Another missed shot. The Arctics just can't buy a bucket right now. Vost Ianese. Pass inside. Gruber. No good this time. But Gruber makes his own rebound and kicks it out. Burns off some more time off the clock. Gets it to Cheval. The big horse pushing back Bobby. Gets the bucket and the foul. Bobby Baylor picks up his first personal. And the Stallion will put his hooves at the line for another one.
Not what they need.
Very unfortunate indeed. Not what they needed at all. Lance Cheval with the lucky roll there. And so far, Big Stallion perfect from the line. Marvelous job there. Now it's an 18-point game. Slade, kick out. Matthews, pump. Oh, another attempt for another alley-oop. But Lance Cheval said, not today, Arctics. What a rejection. The Stallion just slaps that ball all the way into the opposite court.
That was quite the strength behind that slap.
Oh, man. Cheval had no mood to see an alley-oop finally happen here. Inbound to Bobby Baylor. They got 5 seconds to shoot. Handoff. Matthews. Running out of time. Matthews from 3. Yes! A clutch 3. They needed that.
They need more of that.
Much more. It's back to a 15-point game. As the Arctics finally cracked 70. 85 Spectrums. Arctic 70. McDice. Hand over to Vos. Vos, kick out. Ianese. At the shoulder. Over to Vos. Back to Ianese. Moving with the ball. Kick out. Vos. Deeper. Running out of time. Vos going to have to do something with it. Takes a shot from just outside the kennel. No good. Tate with the recovery. Hands off to Slade. The Arctics with a chance here. Finds Matthews. Over to Sarah. Kicks it out. Slade at the shoulder. Cross court. Matthews. Pump. Another pump, but he gets rid of it. Running out of time. 5 seconds to shoot. Slade. Deep woods. Uses the screen. Penetrates. Uses the fadeaway and hits it. Burned up a lot of clock on that one, but the Arctics were able to capitalize. As the Spectrums call a timeout. So a little bit of hope here. Spectrums obviously seeing the Arctics gathering up a little bit of steam, wanting to stop the momentum before anything builds. Still a long shot right now. 13-point game with just under 7 minutes left in the fourth. 85 Spectrums, 72 Arctics. Spectrums with possession. Inbound goes to Cheval. He's in the deep woods. Quick pass. Vos at the corner. Defense is slow on Vos, but he decides not to take the shot. Kick out over to Gruber. Back to Vos. Vos moving across the court. He gets rid of it. Then from 3, another triple! This time from Ianese. What can you do when the Spectrums are hitting all of their shots like this? Sarah with it. Gets it to Slade. Slade almost took that turnaround shot, but decided to get rid of it. Back to Sarah. Over to Slade again. Pump fake at the shoulder. Starts to dribble. But the defense is quick on the veteran. It's stolen! McDyess with a steal! He's to the races, and Slade delivers a slammer!
Wow.
90 points for the Spectrums. Under 6 minutes left in the fourth. It's back to an 18-point match. Matthews with it. And finally, they complete the alley-oop!
Wow. They still are trying to finally manage.
My goodness, it took 42 minutes to reach it. But finally, the pass to Zach Tate, and the Zorilla is able to slam it down.
Oh.
Vos with a charge! Well, that was a bit of a surprise there. Vos driving in hard, getting physical again, but this time, official didn't like it and said, gave the Fox a charging foul, returns possession back to the Arctics.
And that's their first charging foul of the game, right?
It is.
Not exactly a kind of foul you see super often.
Oh, Slade almost got it. Was blocked. The ball almost lost. Fade away from outside. No good. Cheval corrals it in. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Unfortunately, all for naught.
They weren't able to capitalize on the Vos penalty there. Around the arc, McDyess, high arcing pass. Cheval back to the basket. Tough defense. Gruber gets another one down low. Beautiful play by Gruber to throw the defense with the fake. Matthews now. Bounce. Finds Baylor. Just outside the key. Handoff. Slade inside. Slade! No good with the basket, but he draws a foul on Aney and Easy. Gets his second personal. And that will put the hitman at the line for two. Well, it took us a whole long time. Long time for us to finally get that alley-oop that the Arctics were so determined to show their fans.
That's not looking super good. They're still down by quite a bit, and there's only 4.5 minutes in the game.
Not looking very good for the Arctics at all. I would say that the Spectrum's fans, there's got to be a lot of excited furs in Santa Ana right now.
I mean, still not out of possibility. Miracles can happen. They've happened before.
92 now for the Spectrum, 76 for the Arctics. After both free throws go down, Vos now with it, kicks it out. McDyess, handoff, gives it to Gruber. Gruber just outside, he takes the shot. Oh, Gruber hits another one! Defended. He's able to take the shot from the high elbow and makes it go down. There's just, what can the Arctics do? There was a beautiful play there. Bobby Baylor getting physical. The turnaround down low is able to make it, hook it in. Bank the ball off the glass for two. Probably too little too late though, unfortunately. Vos with it now. We come up on the 3.5 minutes left in the fourth. Vos using the screen. Takes the shot from the arc. No good. That's the first missed shot from the Spectrums we've seen in a while. Arctics corral it in. Hand off to Baylor. Outside of his range, he's still in the woods. Then Slade, baseline. Yes! It's a 14-point game after that shot from Ambrose Slade. 3.5 minutes left in the fourth. Vos. Kick out. Cheval.
Baylor and Tate need to give out that defense.
McDyess now with it. McDyess trying to drive in. Then quick. Ian Easy from the corner. No good. And a big rebound from Zach Tate.
Just like that.
Sarah with it. The Weasel dribbling back and forth. Pass. Baylor. Baseline. Far baseline. Bears got to move. Gets inside. He gets another one! Suddenly it's a 12-point game. 2 minutes and 45 left on the clock. Full court press.
It can happen.
Full court press on Vos. Vos pushing inside. And he's fouled. Alessandro Serra picks up his first personal. Oh, he's very unhappy about that one. He thought the block was clean, but Vos was able to sell it. Made contact, and that will put Vos at the line for two. 12-point match at the moment. As Vos lines up. Makes it a 13-point match with that first one. 95 for the Spectrums, 82 for the Arctics. 2 minutes 35 left on the clock. It is not looking good at all for these Arctics, but boy, these Santa Ana Spectrums have really been a dominant throughout this season. And these Arctics, Vos gets them both. These Arctics have got to feel good about the fact that they were able to come into these playoffs with a number 6 seed and still push about the best team in the FBA to a game 6. Arctics call a timeout.
It's definitely nothing short of astounding.
Two minutes 32 left on the clock here of a 14-point match. 96 for the Spectrums, 82 for the Arctic. Sarah takes the inbound. The Weasel has been mostly quiet this game, certainly not roaring as loud as he had in previous games. Missed shot from the arc is no good and corralled in by Cheval. Vos with it. That's 17 rebounds for Lance Cheval in this game. 16 points. A huge double-double for the big horse. He loses it, and then Slade with it to the races. And Ambrose Slade delivers the one-arm crusher. What a boy, did he elevate. Ambrose Slade had a great opportunity there, able to strip the ball away and had no one around him. So decided to give his fans a little show there. The big cat elevated. Brings it back to a 12-point game.
Definitely seems to be one of Slade's strong suits.
Almost an 8-second violation there, but Vos is able to get rid of it at the last moment. Dice over to Vos. Vos from 3! No good. Baylor recovers. Sarah now with it. A minute 39 left on the clock. Sarah passes. Slade at the corner. Back to Sarah. Around the arc. The alley-oop! Reverse! Zach Tate delivers the alley-oop. The game is within 10.
You've got to be kidding me.
McDyess bringing it up. Hand off, Vos. Back to McDyess. McDyess, baseline. This crowd is going wild. Almost lost it there. And almost lost it again. No good. But Cheval recovers it. And that quiets the crowd. Vos over to McDyess. They're going to burn out the clock some more. Stolen! Bobby Baylor with the steal. Sarah takes it. Brings it up. They've got to score quickly. We've got less than a minute. Sarah, no good, but Slade with the rebound and the second chance points. The score is within single digits. 50.5 seconds, 8-point game. McDyess brings it up. Bounce pass. Inside, Vos under the basket. Vos, turn around. No bucket, but he draws a second personal off of Alessandro Serra. And the Fox out of North Carolina will go to the line again for 2. That alley-oop was insane! A reverse alley-oop!
I'm just surprised they're still going for those.
Yeah, clearly, well, hey, you know what? This is working in the fourth, but, oh, this is a bad sign. Both teams now putting in their benches.
I guess give them a show.
As Vos puts in the daggers, he made the first of 2. The second one here will make it a 10-point game with only 37.3 seconds left on the clock.
It's not looking good.
Good with both. 10-point match. Arctics decide to call a timeout. And yeah, I gotta say, I'm just hearing these complaints here in the chat about the Arctics and their alley-oop attempts, and it certainly has been really bizarre. I mean, granted, they got 2 of them here in the fourth, and the second one was glorious. I mean, Zach Tate just delivering, but you have to wonder if maybe Zach was asking for a bunch of these, and they're just trying to keep feeding the Zorilla. Kong from 3. Whoa! Keena Kong, the rookie, drills home a 3.
Only 7-point difference now.
Shot clock's not turned off yet. 5-second differential. Parsons, though, is in no rush.
Will the Spectrums break 100?
They could here. They're at 98 right now. And off Aurelius, cross court. Parsons from 20 feet out. And there's your 100th point. Scott Parsons hitting the 20-foot jumper. Shot clock's turned off. Down to the last 10 seconds. And your Santa Ana Spectrums will have their first franchise ticket. In and out, no good, and that's the end of it. Santa Ana Spectrums move on to the 2015 FBA Finals.
That was definitely a game worth the division or the conference finals.
Had a little bit of hope there in the end. The Arctics able to fight to the last minute, but were overcome by this powerful team. The Santa Ana Spectrums just unstoppable there in the last moments. And Lance Cheval getting an interview. Looks like Zach Tate's got something he wants to say to him. I'm not sure what's going on there. Zach's getting into Lance's personal space there a little bit.